Hey everyone, welcome to Windurst. So I've leveled up a bunch, probably a little bit too much, and now we're finally going to be starting with the story to Final Fantasy XI. I wanted to level up as much as possible, but then I found out that you couldn't pass the cap at level 60 until you pass a certain point in the story. So right now I am a level 60 red mage, and my secondary job is a thief. I had kind of a hard time figuring out what other job to pair with a red mage, because red mage really does a little bit of everything, right? Healing magic, offensive magic, physical combat. So I decided to do thief because I've never tried it out before, and it seemed to have some unique abilities that I thought would come in handy for both group and solo play. One that's made my life easier is flee, which makes your movement speed way faster, and it makes getting through dungeons so much easier. Anyway, so this is Windurst. It is populated mostly by these itty-bitties, but you'll also see a lot of these weird robot jester card things. Yeah, but it's a nice place, super chill, nice and green, fun music, I like it. So yeah, on my first character I played through the Sandoria missions, that was my home nation. So this is all pretty much new to me as far as story content. Anyway, let's get to it. Windurst Mission 1.
What are you doing loitering around here all willy-nilly? This is a training room for magic spells. If you're not careful, you'll get fried to a crisp, or worse. What's that? Oh, now I see. You've volunteered to help us with the magic experiment, the Horutoto Ruins, have you? That's right, we did ask the Goon Platoon Gatehouse for assistance. Hey, Kuroido Moido. That was the Minister's pell-mell experiment, wasn't it? Yeah, the Minister headed off hours ago. Said he had some preparations to do or something like that. Typical of the Minister to ask for assistance and leave before the help comes. That's gone and put this poor hotty-dotty adventurer out. I know. Our Minister is so self-centered, he thinks nothing but of himself. Well, anyway, it'd probably look better for you to come head on over to the Magic Towers in East Saruda-Baruda. Really? I don't think it matters if our first impression with hoity-toity old him is good or not. Either way, it won't get you into his good books, will it? Anyway, head out to the Eastern Magic Tower on Horutoto Ruins. It's a fair way, but it's an itsy-bitsy bit dangerous, so you might want to take some friends with you. Good luck. You'll need it.
It's just really funny to me that I went through all this non-main story content to get to level 60 on Red Mage, and then, you know, I'm in the late 30s on Thief too, so I've been playing a lot. Been all across the world, been to all these different cities and stuff, but the one place that I have not been, apparently, is just to the east of my starting city. So I couldn't teleport here, I have to take my mount, and it's just really funny that I've been everywhere else, but just didn't decide to head out and then turn to the right. Alright, this looks like where I need to go to. Let's see what's in here.
But everyone else says the same thing, brother. Why, oh why won't you listen to what I'm trying to tell you? At long last, we've achieved peace. Why risk destroying it? Behind your backy-wacky, some people say that you're setting out to start a war. What's more, you know that this laboratory in the Horutoto Ruins is off limits. What Taru do they know? And you, Aparuru, my own sis Taru, can't Taru you see the truth behind all of this? Why do you think they all fear war but won't lift a finger-winger to do anything about it? They all say that Windurst has peace and security, but do you really think our country has peace? The wounds that the Oristeri received from the war haven't healed, even after 20-odd years. The best of the warlock mages are dying off, unable to train new, younger replacement Tarus. Just imagine what would happen if war broke out again. Windurst would be obliterated in an instant, Taru. That's why we need some grand new magic. But what about the Star Sibyl? Yes, and what about her? What was the reason she forbade the very magic I seek? If they could have controlled that magic properly, then we wouldn't have had to buddy-wuddy with the Beastmen in the first place. Sure, the Spellweaver died, but the magic itself was a great success. Only you, my dearest brother, would call such a great tragedy a success. The mastermind of the Millennium met such a tragic fate, so what chance would a faker-waker genius like you stand, Ajito Marujito? Say what Taru you like. A genius is never accepted by the world in his own time. If you've just come here to whinge and whine, then off with you. Go on, get Taru. Well, I've tried my hardest to convince you. Now I don't care what happens to you anymore, brother. Don't come crying to me if you get yourself killed.
Oi, who's that over there?
Ah, wasn't that Taru you say? A wannabe newbie adventurer, huh? So you're the one they sent to help me with my experiment. Well, you're too latey-waity. The experiment is over. This gizmo just broke down again. And then my pesky little sis Taru wandered on in just to add insult to injury. Phew. Well, I've had enough for one day. I'm headed home. Seeing as you've come all this way, I'd hate for you to go home empty-handed, so here's a little job for you. On your way here, you probably noticed the glowing receptacle gizmos here and there, didn't Taru? Well, inside each of them there's a small magical ball called a mana orb. I think one of these mana orbs was broken when my experiment failed just now. Your job is to find the broken sphere and take it back to the Orstery. Oh, and one more thing. Don't go blabbing about what you just heard here, all right, Taru?
It always catches me off guard when the little potatoes fight. You guys are too tiny and cute to have problems. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I've got a job to get to.
And so Clementain embarked upon a great and time-consuming quest, where he went around and around inspecting mana orbs, thereby fulfilling the ancient prophecy that one day a great hero would walk around and around.
I'm all for the potato drama going on in the story, but this being the first quest, I get that it's kind of busy work they're giving us, but I feel like I'm not really doing anything for the story here, and this is so tedious. It's taking so long. Okay, there it is. There's the cracked one. Job is done. Moving on. All right, here we are back in the city. I am ready to tell people what a good job I did. Where is the Orstery? 1 second. Ah, there it is, literally right in front of me. You see, this is why I don't usually play as a tank, because tanks are leaders, and you can't have a leader who doesn't know where anything is.
So you were able to meet our flub-the-dub minister, huh? The minister came back an itty-bitty ago, but was straight out of the door again. Oh, that's the no-go mana orb. Ah, so you were the one the minister was mumbling about when he huff and puffingly ran in and out of here. He told us to take the hunk of junk cracked mana orb off of you. Thanks for your humdrum help today. We look forward to having you help us again during our next Mayday. So that's the beginning of the Windurst story. Okay, so the story itself seems interesting. I'm excited to see where this goes. The gameplay, it could be better, but you know, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it's going to improve from here on in, so we'll see. This is just the first mission, but yeah, let's see where this goes. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you later.